Hey, win on me, win on three. Ready, 1, 2, 3.
Win!
Yeah!
Stop playing with a P! 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 Stop playing with a P!
Some call it the gridiron.
Nice run, way to skim it.
Others, 100 yards of pain.
Ah, too much.
We just like to call it football.
Football.
With Facebook James.
Football, baby.
That's right. Pali football, baby. Hey, everyone. How's it going? This is Facebook James here, and coming to you. I really wanted to get this video out just before our JV squad hits the field. This week, they're actually playing against Banning High School. Banning High School is coming to the Stadium by the Sea, and this is the JV team. So this particular episode is going to be dedicated to our JV squad, who are actually in week 10. Can you believe the season is over for the JV squad? This is their last game of the season, except for those players who were called up and who are going to participate on the varsity squad going forward. And so the JV team, as we know it, for the 2021 football season, this is their last game against Banning High School. Banning, the Pilots, are coming over to the Stadium by the Sea. And so just kind of wanted to shout out our squad. And so, again, if you didn't know, here's the graphic right here. 3 o'clock at the Stadium by the Sea. And we're just inviting everyone to come on out and participate in this particular game. I believe the concessions will be open as well. And so it's going down Stadium by the Sea, week 10. And just come on out. And so we're going to listen to Coach Marsden. And before we get on that, just a big quick shout out. A big shout out to Coach Marsden's dad, Mr. Marsden. Had an opportunity to meet him. He comes here, I think, every few years. And so I think the last time he said he was out here, or he was planning to come out, we had wildfires. And so it's been a while that he was at a game. So I had an opportunity to meet him at the Fairfax Pali game, varsity game last week. And so just wonderful gentleman, wonderful to talk to him and actually meet the man who was responsible for our Coach Marsden. So big shout out to you, Mr. Marsden. Thanks for watching always and being a supporter of Pali football. And so real quick, again, just going back to the graphic here, Pali versus Banning, the JV squad. I just want to make sure I reiterate the JV squad on Thursday at 3 o'clock, Stadium by the Sea. So if you're available to go check it out, please go check it out. And you know what we'll do to close out the JV season? We'll have some stats, maybe some name of the players who were actually called up and who's going to participate on the varsity team going forward. And so we'll do that on another episode. But tonight we're just going to really focus on Coach Marsden, just recapping the Hawthorne game. And then Coach Marsden is going to tell us about how this Banning game came to pass. And so let's just check out Coach Marsden and kind of get a recap, kind of catch up with him. And we had an opportunity to do that last Friday during the varsity Pali versus Fairfax game. So let's roll the video.
Hey everyone, this is Facebook James. I'm here with the man, the myth, the legend, Coach Marsden. What's going on, Coach?
Nothing.
So let's talk about, man, we're kind of a week behind. We didn't have an opportunity to talk last week at the Hamilton game. First of all, what do you think about that Hamilton game last week, man?
That was awesome. We tell our boys, and this hasn't happened in years, when another team picks you for their homecoming, that's a sign of disrespect. And they got chosen and all week long, I would just see them in the halls, and I'm like, Hamilton chose you for homecoming, right? They rented lights so they could put on a show in front of their fans against you guys, right?
Right.
And it started to get under their skin, but Hamilton had no idea what was coming their way. That was awesome. That was a whooping.
It was a whooping, man. I mean, and I've said it several times, going up 14 points, Sammy said after the game, it gave him confidence that he didn't have to work so hard. He could just come out and just kind of manage the game like he normally does without the pressure.
Yeah.
So that was a wonderful win.
That's
and
nice.
so, hats off to you because, again, you had those boys at the very beginning in 9th grade, and you kind of set the tone with your program with JV.
Yeah, they won the league championship on that field.
Absolutely.
3 years ago.
See?
So
That's what I'm talking about.
we reminded them of that too. But I was proud of them. That was just an awesome. That was a beating.
No, it was a beating. Old-fashioned beating right there. What we call in the South a whooping. All righty, so let's talk about you played against, so you didn't play Friday because Hamilton didn't have a JV squad.
Right.
And so I guess you had another opportunity to play another non-league game.
Yeah.
How did you have a chance to match up with Hawthorne?
I don't even remember how it went down. I think I was looking on the CIF Games Wanted site and saw they needed a game, and had John Aiken, our AD, reach out to theirs, and they said, if you'll come down here, we'll play you on Thursday. So we said, sign the contract. Let's go.
Absolutely. Now, I first heard that you guys were having difficulty getting there. There wasn't a bus, but you guys eventually were able to get there.
A nice coach bus.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. You went from not having a bus, right, to a coach-style kind of bus.
Yeah.
What time did you guys leave the campus here at Pali?
We left at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it'd take about an hour to get down there. It was a 3 o'clock game.
Okay.
And give us about an hour to get ready. We showed up. There was no one there. It was like a ghost town. And so we went, okay, what's going on here? There's no refs.
Right.
And then there was a PE class running around. And then all of a sudden, they came out of their locker room and we got in. And we're like, all right, we have a game.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So just tell us some of the highlights of that particular game. Now, you guys did win 39 or 38 to nothing?
38.
38
the scoreboard said 36, but it was 38. We got a safety at the very end there.
Okay. So just kind of tell us the highs and lows in that particular game.
Okay. First drive, we got the ball. They open kickoff, they kicked to us, and we drove 70 yards down the field.
Wow.
Just touchdown. Just an awesome first series. Best one of the year for our first series. Interception on their first possession.
Okay.
Our first play, 60-yard touchdown pass.
Wow.
So, and 2 PATs. So we finally got our PAT working.
Good.
So now it's 14-0 like that. And I think our halftime speech was, in the second quarter, we kind of let up. We were up 20-0 going into the half, and we kind of let up. And I told them, you guys, this is we're lacking that killer instinct. When you have a hand around someone's throat, don't let go. And the third and fourth quarter, they came back and played well. And we emptied the bench. We preserved the shutout. We got 2 more TDs.
Okay, good.
5 different players scored.
Okay.
2 new guys on the board.
Okay.
It was awesome. It was fun. It was a fun game.
Great. And so I know that I think I saw a picture floating somewhere on social media about the donuts the following day.
Yeah, they got donuts. The following day, because we had the game on Thursday, and I went, all right, I'll get out of bed early tomorrow and won't see my boys, but they still have a donut credit. I'm like, I'm not going to let these rack up.
Right.
So we got donuts Friday.
Good.
And it was a good start to the day, and kind of seeing the varsity guys getting fired up, knowing we just beat another Southern section team.
Absolutely.
It was cool.
No, you guys are doing your thing. So so now you're 7-1?
Yes.
7-1. Okay, overall record, which is, I know in the Western League, you guys will pretty much be the Western League JV champions, if you will.
We are, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because again, tonight we're here at Fairfax. Fairfax doesn't have a JV squad.
Nope.
And next week we play Westchester at Westchester. They don't have a JV team. So tell us about the booking of Benny coming to Pali next week.
I reached out directly to their AD. I just went straight to the top, because the week before, when we hadn't found Hawthorne yet, I got the Banning JV coach's number through the El Camino coach.
Okay.
Because they played.
Yeah.
I got like, give me his number. Like, ask him for permission, give me his number. I texted him, he said, we're playing San Pedro again. And I was like, can you guys move things around? And they couldn't. They all had, and they're like, but we don't have a game week 10.
Okay.
And I last week reached out to their AD. I said, hey, can we do this? And she said, let's do it.
Okay.
A little appetizer for
Okay.
hopefully something later down the road.
Absolutely. Okay. So so Benny is coming here next Thursday.
Yes.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
And you know what? I'm gonna come to that game.
Please do.
I'm gonna come to that game, and we'll be on Facebook Live. And so I'll make sure. And what I'll do, Coach, I'll make sure I'll put this video up soon enough so folks
Okay.
can know to come on
Yeah,
out?
I mean, I'm assuming it's going to be free admission because it's JV game.
Sure.
I'm going to tell all my PE classes, you get extra credit. We're timing it so when my team gets escorted into the stadium with a drum line every game.
Okay.
We're timing it so we usually leave an hour before kickoff, get down here, warm up, and the drum line comes, and it's always really cool. But because it's an early start, we're going to time it so at 2:06 when school gets out, we're walking right through the center of campus with the drum line and try and get
Absolutely.
the campus all
Okay.
fired up.
Okay.
And then hopefully that trickles over to Friday with Westchester with an undefeated season, and then playoff time.
Yeah, absolutely. And so next week will actually be the last football. Well, no, I shouldn't say that because we might have a home
We will.
varsity football game
Yes,
here.
yes.
So yeah, scratch what I was going to say. Just
Last JV home game. How's
last
that?
JV.
That's what you're gonna
We'll
say.
take that. Well, Coach, congratulations. We look forward to seeing you and the boys against Banning next week, Thursday. Come on out, support the JV team.
Please.
And man, this is the man, the myth, the legend, Coach Ray Marson. Thanks for your time, my
Thank you,
man.
Facebook James. Glad
right.
we squeezed this one in. all right?
Absolutely,
Go
absolutely.
Pally.
And go Pally.
So there you go. There you have it. Our team is scrimmaging, or not scrimmaging, playing Banning on their final game of the 2021 season. And so if you're physically able to come on out, hey, come on out and support the JV team. I will be going live on the sidelines at 3 o'clock. Or actually, I don't get off until 2:30, and so I'm just going to make my way up the freeway and get there as soon as I can, without breaking any speeding laws, just obeying the laws of the land, in an effort to get to the Stadium by the Sea. I'm gonna try to get there before kickoff, so we'll see how that happens. All right. If I'm not there by kickoff, I'll definitely go live as soon as I can, park and all that kind of good stuff. So just looking forward for this game tomorrow, and again, hopefully this can be the catalyst of our Friday game. Friday we're playing, the varsity is playing Westchester on Friday night. And so I know on the graphic it shows that there is a JV game. There is not a JV game. I just did not update the graphic. I made this graphic way earlier, before the season actually started. And so I was just anticipating a JV team on the field for Westchester. And so again, there's only a varsity game tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow night, but Friday night, October 29th. And so just come on out, and we're attempting to go 10-0. Attempting to go 10-0 for the varsity squad. So if you got a chance, come on out and support the varsity team this coming Friday. Other than that, you guys, we are done. Again, I just wanted to squeeze that video in really quick because I know that the JV team is playing, and just wanted to make sure that we kind of hyped them up, get the backstory in terms of why and how Banning is coming to the Stadium by the Sea. And as you heard from Coach Marson, pretty cool story. They were looking for somebody for Week 10, and just happened to match up where they're going to have an opportunity to leave Wilmington and travel over off the 405 and the 10 and come over to the Stadium by the Sea and play our JV squad. So we're going to cheer them on. Hopefully they can go 8-1 on the season. I believe one of the earlier games this season was not rescheduled, and so they'll have actually a 9-game season this particular year. So let's cheer them on. And I'll be there on the sidelines. If you can't be there physically, hey, definitely tune in to Pali High School on the Facebook page, and we will be broadcasting the football game. Alrighty. Thank you guys for watching. God bless. And as always, go Pali. Take care.
Hey, win on me, win on 3, ready, 1, 2, 3. Win! Yeah!
Stop playing with a P! 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 Stop playing with a P!